A social media ban providing your social media history if you enter the U.S. and a space race between two billionaires. To tell us more, let's bring in cybersecurity and tech expert Ritesh Kotak. He joins us from New York City. Hi there, Ritesh.
Hello.
Australia's social media ban kicks in for kids under 16. Tell us more.
So in Australia, what they're essentially doing is if you're 16 and under, there have been countries that have looked at limiting the type of content that kids under 16 get, but Australia said, no, we're going to have an outright ban. So all the major popular social media apps, you got TikTok, you have Instagram, you got Snapchat, they all had to essentially cease operations for individuals that they deemed were 16 and under. So a lot of kids and teens woke up without social media access.
Okay, if you head to America, U.S. plan would require some visitors to provide social media information from the last 5 years. Ritesh, how would this work?
So essentially the way it would work is when you're applying for a visa to come to the United States, what you'll need to do is give your social media username. So not your credentials, but your username, maybe an email address, telephone numbers, and what the U.S. and this is just a proposal. What they'll be able to do is essentially look at your social media accounts, look at the type of information that you posted, and deem whether you're admissible or not. It doesn't necessarily mean if you don't provide it that you won't get in, but this is something that they're proposing, asking visitors to provide that information so they'll be able to do an analysis. Now, Canadians, on the other hand, don't have to do it. We're not on the list. However, I believe if you're going to be applying for certain types of visas, you may be required to give more information if you want to go south of the border.
Okay, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are racing to bring data centers to space. Elaborate on this for our viewers.
Yeah, so look, we've seen data centers pop up everywhere, and the whole idea is the ability to have your data in multiple locations. But one of the most expensive parts of having a data center is cooling. And now there's this race to actually get your data out in space. And there's been a lot of proposals, a lot of organizations that have looked at the possibility of storing data in outer space. It would potentially be cheaper. You have unlimited space for that matter, and it's completely expandable. Now, obviously, you have Jeff Bezos, you got Elon Musk. The race is on. It'll be very interesting to see what happens, and also how the laws around it develop as well. There is laws around data sovereignty, the sharing of data, where data is actually located. And now we're going to have to rethink it because your data might be out of this world.
Good pun there. Yeah, we'll be watching those developments. Thanks so much, Ritesh. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ritesh Kotak was our guest. And to see more of our Tech Talk segments, don't forget, head to our website, ctvnewsnorthernontario.ca.